Hey guys, welcome back to another Power Rankings video for NAVCT. We just finished the first week of matches, some surprising results, some not so. There are some quite a bit of movement, especially in the top side of my Power Rankings. Also, I just want to note I was planning on releasing a predictions video for the group stage and who will be advancing to playoffs, but I was busy all week and didn't have time for it. But if you guys want to see prediction videos or any videos that revolve around NAVCT, or any region rather, let me know in the comments below. Just want to note that there were a couple of North American events that took place between the end of Open Qualifiers 2 and the first week of group stage. The events were Boom TV Proving Grounds, which had teams like Pugstars, Squirrel Warriors, Cosmic Divide, Accrue, Virtuoso, and Complexity. Another event that took place during the week is Nerd Street Summer Championship 2022 Fullerton LAN, where you can find a team like Zero Marksman. But other than that, we go to the group stage, and after the 6 matches, here are my power rankings. At number 15, we have Built by Gamers, more specifically the Academy team, but they don't really have a main team, so I don't know why they're still called the Academy team. During the qualifiers, they were able to beat teams like Pugstars, Team Basilisk, Complexity, Cosmic Divide, and Gen G. Although that was part of the reason why they moved up to my 15th spot, a new team. Another reason why is because Accrue, during the Boom TV event, they lost to Cosmic Divide, so I had to bump them down and put BBG to the 15th spot. Staying at 14th, we have Ghost Gaming. They showed a pretty okay showing in their first group stage match, losing to Exet 13-11 and 13-9. But it wasn't enough to bump them down because I think there's a huge gap between the current 15 team in BBG and Ghost Gaming, and it also wasn't enough to put them on top of the 13th spot, which is Knights. Where although they're not in the group stage, I think for Ghost Gaming in order to leapfrog over the Knights, they would have to win, because Knights were, like I said in my last video, were in stage 1 of groups. I think it's going to be a tough task for Ghost Gaming to leap over Knights. If they do get a win, then good for them, and I will bump them up. Also played in the last qualifiers, staying at number 12, we have version 1. For Ghost, a team like in the current group stage, they would have to jump over the Knights and V1, and for that reason, V1 is staying in the same spot in my power rankings, in front of them. Although Ghost lost, I can't justify them to bump them on top of V1 or Knights at this current time. I still believe V1 is a good team, and they had a tough time during the qualifiers. Staying at number 11, we have Sentinels. Yeah, although they took a map off of LG with the only team losing, but getting a map off, I can't bump Sentinels past the team in number 10, which is Evil Geniuses. Losing 2-0 against C9, 15-13 map 1 and 13-9 in map 2, they were able to push C9 to their limits and made Evil Genius stay in number 10. At number 9, dropping 2 spots, is TSM. Losing their match against NRG, 15-13 and 13-10, I had to drop them, especially the teams behind them previously, passing them in my rankings. Not much to say about TSM, but there is some slight optimism to where this team is. But they would have to start winning now, especially in a group that is so close from 6th place team to the 1st place team. At number 8, and staying at number 8, is Luminosity. Luminosity, they were able to beat Sentinels, a team behind them in the rankings, but in really close fashion. I couldn't drop this team because they lost. But I couldn't move them up as of yet. Or rather, I couldn't drop them because they didn't lose, but I couldn't drop them up because the teams ahead of them are still doing good. If they continue to show the performance they had against Sentinels, maybe in a week's time, they will move up in my rankings. At number 7, dropping 1 spot, is FaZe Clan. Going against Optic, for anyone rather, is really hard. The Masters Reykjavik champions that FaZe had to go up against. FaZe didn't get blown out, with only losing both maps 13-8 and 13-9, but the team right ahead of them showed absolutely dominating performance, and that team at number 6, moving up 3 spots, is 100 Thieves. This team showed incredible performance going against the Guard, going 2-0, and the maps being 13-5 and 13-6. They beat a team that won NA Stage 1. It would be way too early to call, but it seems like the Guard's honeymoon phase is coming to an end, while the 100 Thieves honeymoon phase is starting to go. Staying at number 5, we have NRG. NRG were able to get it done by beating TSM, but in not so dominating performance, but enough to push them not enough to push them to the top 4 spot, which is why they are staying at number 5. Because at number 4, dropping 2 spots, is the Guard. If the Guard continue to lose like the way they did against 100 Thieves, you'll definitely see a huge drop from this team, and maybe you'll see teams behind them like NRG, 100 Thieves, FaZe, and many other teams to jump past them. But it's way too early to know, and since they are facing Ghost this upcoming week, it'll show where this team stands. At number 3, moving up 1 spot, is Exit. Though the games were close against Ghost, they were able to leap past the Guard and earn them that number 3 spot in my power rankings. At number 2, moving up 1 spot as well, is Cloud9. A little bit of news with this team is C9 decided to trade Zeta and their coach Autumn to T1 in exchange for Curry. In the comments below, let me know who won this trade, because in my opinion, Zeta is one of the top Sovas or initiators in NA, and Autumn were able to propel the C9 team in his coaching role. And with Curry coming in, who will fill Zeta's roles, because from prior history with T1, Curry doesn't play much of the agent Zeta plays. But with that news out of the way, C9 were able to win their match against EG and move them up to the 2nd spot in my power rankings. A great win for Zeta in Autumn's last game under the C9 organization. And with no surprises, staying at their number 1 spot, we have Optic Gaming. Optic continue to show their region who the most dominating team is, and though the phase maps were pretty close, Optic were able to stay at their number 1 spot. Well, that is it for my power rankings. Quite a shorter video since we aren't coming from qualifiers, rather we are coming from group stage matches. But I still hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any other uploads that I may be posting. That is all, and peace out.